I went to the airport, took that China Airways flight from 12:05 a.m. all the way to Taipei, which was 14 hours. It was dark the whole way. And then I had a 4-hour layover in Taipei. Then I had a 4-hour flight from Taipei to Bangkok. When I got to Bangkok, I got picked up at the airport by a nurse. The nurse took me to the hospital. And I got in the hospital that afternoon. They gave me a sleeping pill that night. And next morning, I remember having an enema. I've never had an enema before. And I just remember, like, as soon as they stuck that water up me, I just, like, crapped all over the bed. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I didn't know I was supposed to run the toilet, you know. It's like, whatever. And then they, I can remember they shaved my pubic hairs. But actually, I think they did that the following night, which was kind of weird. So, because they don't, you know, they don't want to get that in the way of the surgery. So, they gave me a sleeping pill that morning. I zonked out, and then I remember waking up in the emergency room. This woman, anesthesiologist, walks over and she says, "My name is so-and-so, how are you? And I'm going to be your anesthesiologist." And, you know, the mask up to, I'm out. And next thing I know, I wake up, it's it's late in the afternoon, I guess. And some nurses are giving me food, and I throw up. I guess that's a side effect of the anesthesia. So the anesthesia wears off, I can't eat, and I'm in so much pain, but fortunately they're giving me Percodan injections. Actually, they give them right through here. And I think I had those for like 3 days, and it was so awesome because, you know, it's just, I guess it's like, this is what heroin is like or something, or, what's the other one? Big painkiller. Yeah, but the morphine, yeah, exactly. And that was the way I kind of dealt with the pain. They wouldn't give me any more after 3 days because the doctor said, or the nurse said, they were afraid I'd get addicted to it. But it was really hard to be comfortable there because A, I didn't know anybody in the hospital. I didn't have any friends there. I did this all by myself. The nurses, as nice, and I think they were totally competent and all that, they didn't really speak English very well at all, so it's kind of hard to communicate. And I didn't speak Thai. But the most uncomfortable thing about it, besides that sort of alienation, was the fact that A, I had this thing called a stent up between my legs, which is like a dildo, you know, they're shaping the thing. And then I had a catheter stuck up in my urethra. And then I had this casing, this like plaster casing all the way around my, what do you call this area here? Pelvis, yeah. Pelvis, around my butt and around the groin, which meant that I could not, I was in the hospital for a week. I could not have a bowel movement for a week. And they're giving me all this like spicy Thai food, you know, for like, here's breakfast, here's lunch, you know, here's dinner. This really good food, you know, but I couldn't eat it because the more I ate, the more I would have to like go, and I couldn't go. So finally I just said, can you please like take this thing off or cut it away or something so I could use the bathroom. You know, the truth of the matter though is I probably wouldn't have been able to take a crap though because I was so swollen up down there. And but it was just so uncomfortable because after the third day, for like the remaining 3 to 4 days, they just gave me kind of like, you know, the less strong painkillers, whatever they were. And I was just really uncomfortable. I couldn't read a book because I was too uncomfortable, and the TV was real cheesy to me. It's a really nice TV set, but I don't like to watch TV to begin with, but the Thai television I thought was just really super cheesy. So, you know, by about the last day there, I was about ready to jump out the window. That's how bad I felt. Oh, God. And so then finally, after the last day, the doctor says, we're ready to take the bandages off. So they cut through that plaster, you know, and they take the urethra out, or the catheter out of the urethra, and then they, you know, pull that stent, or that stent is the sort of like dildo. It's probably this long, about that big around, out, and there's blood, as you could expect, and it's so raw, from all the surgery.